Welcome everyone to Minecraft number 79, and today, plan is to continue working on the slime farm a little bit. Well, it's just a little casual workout here, nothing too fancy, nothing too major, just gonna keep breaking blocks. Had a great talk about VeggieTales last episode, very thrilling. I mean, that's not all that happened, but, you know, it is what it is. I guess in the vein of, like, of old childhood movies, I remember The Land Before Time. That was a movie I watched the fuck out of when I was a kid. That wasn't even a Christian movie, too. What the fuck? How did we get away with watching that? Dude, The Land Before Time was like... I don't remember any of it, and I feel like it'd be shit now. Like, there's some kids' movies that, like, this is watchable. This isn't a bad movie. Like, I could totally watch this now. It's kind of like, I guess, the difference between, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, you know? Like if you ever watched those when you were, like, 8 or 9. Like, you know, Courage the Cowardly Dog, totally watchable. I could totally just sit down and watch Courage the Cowardly Dog now. I'm not gonna, like, seek it out. It's not gonna be, like, a good show. I'm not gonna sit here, like, oh my god, when do I get to see the newest Courage the Cowardly Dog? But, like, if you put it on, I'm not gonna be mad at it. I'm here for it. But, like, you know, if you put on Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, it's gonna be like, okay, this is a little bit juvenile. All right, we're gonna need to change the channel. I'm not here for this. Like, those are probably both really dated references, by the way. I don't know if anyone knows what those actually are. But you know, like, fucking, oh shit, what was the thing I was just talking? Oh, Land Before Time. Land Before Time, I'm pretty sure would fit into that Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends category. I don't remember anything about it, but I have this sneaking suspicion that I hate it. It's kind of like the Final Fantasy of movies, though, in a way. Like, there was, like, I remember there being, like, 9 or 10 Land Before Times, like, way more than there is any right to be. Like, why are there so many? Was it really, like, that much of a cash cow for them? Like, Jesus Christ, what a... I mean, can you imagine, like, making that much? Like, can you imagine making, like, how much is that? That's, like, let's say each movie's 2 hours long. That's like 20 hours of bullshit. Like, how do you make 20 hours of dinosaurs, like, sucking each other off or whatever the fuck they did in those movies? Like, holy hell, dude. Someone's very talented. I'm gonna put this more over here. I think that's why. I feel like I shouldn't need this torch yet. I probably do, though. I'll put it here. I don't know. I didn't watch a huge amount of movies when I was a kid. I've always been a gamer, honestly. I've never, even to this day, I've never been a movie guy. I just don't watch movies. I don't read books. I kind of enjoy looking it up, but I don't, like, browse art or anything. Like, games. I just do games. This has always been my life. I've always done video games, ever since I was, like, a wee lad. Like, the first ones I remember playing, I must have been young as fuck, dude. Like, I don't even remember when I started playing video games. I just remember playing Crash Bandicoot, just getting down a little PlayStation 1, get the Crash Bandicoot loaded up, and go to town. You know, my brother was a bit of a gamer as well, early on. He's not so much anymore. He still does gaming every now and then, but, like, he's not, like, a gamer. And, I feel weird saying gamer. That word has been, like, ruined, but it's still, like, I don't know, there's no more accurate word to describe it, so whatever. But, like, yeah, I've been playing ever since I was, like, 5 or 6. Earlier if I could, but I don't know if I'd be, like, physically capable of playing games at that time. Like, I've always been into video games. I've never, like, I didn't, like, seek out movies. I didn't really do anything. Like, if a movie was on, sure, I'd watch it, but, like, I'm not gonna sit here, like, watching a movie. And to this day, like, I still don't watch movies unless I'm, like, with someone. Like, if I'm with... I watch movies socially, I guess. I will never, like, sit down and watch a movie on my own. But, like, if my friends are watching a movie and they're like, hey, come watch a movie with us, I'm like, okay, I'll watch a movie. Get a little bit more culturally knowledgeable and I get to shit-talk a movie with some friends. I don't like shit-talking movies that much. I hate, like, I will never be, like, that guy in a friends group that's like, oh, that's completely unrealistic. Like, that would have never happened. Like, I hate that. I hate it when people do that. They, like, point out, like, that's such a plot hole. Like, fuck off. Just enjoy the movie. But, like, you know, if someone, like, walks funny, you know, you gotta make fun of that, right? Or, like, in, like, these, like... Me and my friends, like, we love watching these, like, 80s, like, slasher movies. Like, that's kind of our genre right now. And, I mean, there's so much you can say about 80s slasher flicks, dude. Like, come on, those are some of the cheesiest movies in existence. And they always have, like, the one boob shot. Like horror movies now, like, they tend to have, like, a lot of nudity and stuff. Like, in the 80s, they were kind of the same way, but, like, culturally, like, we didn't accept nudity as much. So, like, they'd always give, like, here's 5 seconds of a boob. Enjoy the one boob. Don't get too much of a boner. We're gonna send Ronald Reagan to beat you up. You know, like that kind of thing. So like, you know, it's always funny when you see that. It's like, okay, that was just clearly put in for pandering. I'm not against it. I mean, you know, whatever. I love boobs. Like, you know, I'll take my 5-second ration, whatever. But like, it's just funny. Like, it's just like, I don't understand why that's here, but okay, it's just randomly thrown in. That's not a big deal. You know, the more boobs, the better, really. Can anyone complain about it? No one could. Even gay people couldn't complain about it. Gay guys or straight women, even they couldn't complain about it. I mean, who could? How can you not love a good boob, you know? Just a singular one. It's just universal, I think. It has to be. I don't understand how it couldn't be, you know? Anyway, I've talked about singular boobs for like 45 seconds now, so we should probably change topic to diorite. Speaking of diorite, what the fuck does diorite look like? Can we go on an Explored Nair adventure together? Hold on. What the fuck does diorite look like? Okay, I'm glad I changed topic to this. That's weird. What is that? That's igneous, isn't it? It's gotta be igneous. I don't like it. I'm over it. It doesn't even look... Like in Minecraft, the texture is actually like really toned down. That's kind of funny. But that's not accurate at all. Like, isn't diorite like... That looks igneous as fuck. Hang on. Can we dig into this a little? It's igneous, right? It's igneous. Andesite is also igneous. Oh, that's not what that looks like in Minecraft. Jesus Christ. And, granite is igneous. So they're all igneous. How's this forming? I guess there's lava. Yeah, I guess that's fair. This could be like an old lava pool. I guess it's fair. It makes it... Because it's definitely not going to be sedimentary. I would just expect maybe here to get, like, metamorphic rock. But I don't remember that much about rocks. I only remember, like, a few words from my, like, 9th grade geology class. So I can't say much about it. But... I just picture igneous rocks being, like, on the surface after, like, a lava flow. But I guess it could be, like, if like, in prehistoric Minecraft Earth, these were all lava pools, like, the Earth was just filled with lava lakes, and then, like, they just cooled over time, and they turned into this. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not your dad. Whatever. Oh god, I need light. Oh, jeez. I wonder, what is stone? What do you think that is? It's like rock, but like, there's no rock called stone. I think Minecraft really needs to rename stone. That's the problem that I have with this game, actually. This stone is just too vague. Too much of a catch-all term. What does it mean? No one knows. Come on, I'm gonna move this a little bit over, actually. Same with you, I'm gonna move you over one. So that way we can... well, let's move this over a lot, actually. Like, right here. Not there, but, like, on the ground. Well, let's move it here. There we go. I'm very indecisive right now. I'm just trying to get the most light out of these torches. The reason that I'm, like, trying to do this is, like, I could see a bit of a dark spot here. Like, this is a bit of a dark spot, and I'm pretty sure something could spawn here, right? No, it can't, actually. Huh. Oh, okay. Colored me impressed. Alright, well, whatever. But, the point being that I want the slimes can spawn at any light level, so I want this to be lit up. Because clearly if I'm not lighting this up, then a skeleton could spawn, or a zombie could spawn, and I don't want those. I don't want a rotten flesh farm. If I want a rotten flesh farm, I'll go figure out how to make a rotten flesh farm, but I don't care. I want a slime farm. So if you keep the light level high, that filters out literally every other mob outside of slimes, and slimes are the only thing that can spawn here, and it's great. And everyone loves it. So that's the reason we light the fuck out of this farm. I'm not gonna turn the lights off either. Where do the lights stay? I'm excited to build some like redstone farmy stuff. I love explaining things. I don't know why. I just love explaining things, and I don't feel like most Minecrafters know farming that well, unless they're like really hardcore. I mean, if you're looking up a Let's Play, you probably are hardcore enough. But like most people that I know don't know these kinds of mechanics. It was like really neat to be able to kind of talk that through. We're gonna move this here. Just try and get like an optimal layout here. This is not optimal, but I don't care that much, honestly. All right, let's go up here. So how many layers do we have? So I want a bottom layer. I really hope this is a slime chunk. I haven't seen any slime spawning, which is somewhat concerning. In fact, I think before we continue, we should probably double check this. We want to go to chunk face. I'm going to go to EPS. Let's bring up my document. Get my seed. Biome. Or not biome, that's not what I want. I just use the biome finder a lot. Slime chunk. Here we go. Find slimes in Java edition. And I'm at negative 1305. No, oh, that's not what I want to do. Negative 1305. I'm just double checking because you don't want to dig out a whole farm. I mean, I've almost dug out the whole farm, but okay, yeah, this is confirming. Negative 993, and this should be the right seed. It's never given me wrong so far. Negative 99304, 9226. Yeah, there should be. Okay, I feel like I usually see a slime by now, but I'm not. You know, whatever. So the day's still young. It's still a fledgling farm. So we got the collection zone here. And then I want to have 5 of these spawning platforms. You can really go up to y equals 40, because slimes spawn at any level under y equals 40. But the question is, do I need that? And if I was making like a hardcore farm, like if I was supplying like maybe 6 people with slime, I'd probably do that. I'd take this all the way up to y equals 40. But I'm not making it. I don't need a hardcore farm. I don't need it. You know, this is a simple farm. I just need enough slime for like sticky pistons, and eventually long term I'm gonna need a stack of slime blocks. So I'm gonna need 9 stacks of slime balls. It's not that hard because that's very long term. So we want 1, 2, 3, and then this is gonna be 4 and then 5. So we need 2 more. But again, I could go all the way and continue layering all the way. I think the farthest I would get is like y equals 38 maybe, or like y equals 37 ballpark. So like I could have layers all the way up here if I want to be like super efficient, but I don't care that much because that's a lot of, I mean, you've been here with me, right? You see how awful this job is. This is awful. We've only dug out 3 layers. Well, I guess 4 if you want to count the collection layer. And like, I'm done. I don't want to dig out like 12 layers of farm. The 6 layers is enough. I don't need that much. Okay, I'm over it. Definitely don't need that much. So yeah, let's continue on and move into the 4th layer here. We're making progress. Oh my god, these tools are so slow. You don't realize it until you use the shovel, and then it's like, oh fuck, I forgot how slow these tools are. I think this is my last world where I don't have, like, actually no, in my stream world I don't have very good tools either, but like, I haven't played that one that much because internet issues. So, yeah, you know, this is my last world that I play on regularly where I don't have, like, at least really good tools, you know, even if they're not perfect, they're still pretty solid. You know, you forget how slow iron tools are, but, you know, again, every time I bring up the tools, I always say this, but, you know, we're here for a peaceful ride. I'm not here to rush. You know, I could just go down. I have a diamond pick. I have 46 levels. I could go get fortune. I could go down. I could go mining for an hour, get my tools, get up to the right level, get all my tools enchanted, get villagers. I'm not, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? This is better, right? You want to see me dig out a slime farm. You want to see me just break blocks endlessly while talking about the land before time. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. We don't want you. I don't care. I don't care about going and getting mending. I don't care about going and like doing all this shit. I don't care. What I want to do is I want to dig blocks and talk about childhood movies. It's it. That's it. That's all I need. I don't need anything beyond this. And speaking of coal ore, I have not seen a lot of ores in this farm at all. Actually, that's really sad. Oh, my pick broke. That's also very sad. Well, we have 30 seconds left in the episode. I wager that's enough time to go back. Luckily, it just turned daytime, but there might be still some naughty creepers waiting for me at the top, which is actually good. I need to kill creepers because I need gunpowder. for when I get Elytra. I always think ahead like this. I'm not going to get Elytra until, like, episode 300, but, you know, when I get there, I want to have gunpowder. So, that's why I'm so hard on the Enderman hunt right now. Oh, speaking of being hard on the Enderman hunt. Come here. Chicken. Did not spawn. Oh, yeah. I want ender pearls. Because eventually I'm going to want to go to the end, and I don't want to do an enderman hunt. And again, I won't go to the end until, like, episode 240, but, like, god damn it, I want ender pearls. I didn't get any. These endermen have not been giving me pearls lately. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Next episode, we'll go to the house, dump our shit, get some more pickaxes, and we will see you there.